Okay, so if we're gonna open up this one, it's been like what 6 weeks since my last blog, and I don't have anything think deep and meaningful to talk about. Um, but I've rearranged my room. That's exciting. There's no more fan behind me because you're looking at the opposite walls. Um, my bed and everything's over there now, and behind me is my wall and my TV. Um, do you know what the craziest thing about this cup is? It says coffee, but I'm actually drinking tea. Tea. Um, so since the last vlog, we've had Fair Day, and you can remember how boring that was. Um, and then Adam and I were talking about our last trip to Melbourne, and then there was Pride, which was crazy. What was it? Someone asked me if I had happy fun times. Oh, I had hella happy fun times 1,000. It was a great night for me. I mean, everyone else was pretty miserable because it was cold and wet. And yeah, I have to say, like a tragic queen, I was like, ah! I had the perfect summer outfit on lay-by. It was like $300, and I even had my shirt tailored by like the wardrobe department at work, which is a bit sad because our wardrobe mistress, she's like the best in Australia, and so she perfectly tailored my shirt for me. It looked hot. Thanks, Mary. Love you. Love your work. So I had a great night with that. Met someone. Didn't work out. You know how it is. Become very, very busy with work to the point of crazy, like, um, and uni. For the first time in my life, I have failed a unit. But wait, there's more. With this failure, you get a second unit down the toilet for free. So I'm looking at failing 2 units this semester, which is embarrassing. But then I've been working really hard, and it just hasn't worked. Working full time and studying full time. So I've decided I'm going to take some time off next year and maybe the year after, because I have a really good job. Work related, we had, because I work for the ballet, we had the launch of our new season, which was great. Um, Bloody crazy night. We managed to get everything done at the very last minute, which was great. But everyone just loved it. And I have to say, it's really exciting, not to be wanky or plugging the company, but I think, you know, it's good to be at that point of difference where you've got people that are passionate about new as opposed to old. And this year's been all about new with work and what they're trying to achieve. And I have to say, big plans, and hopefully we can pull them all off. Okay, it's not work. Work's been stressing me out lately. But God loves them anyway, because I get to go back to Melbourne on Wednesday, which is going to be great fun. I get to catch up with Ryan again. Unfortunately, Lena's no longer in the country. Also get to catch up with another friend of mine, Chris, and I'm doing it alone. I'm going on my first working holiday, because it's for a conference, as to why work's paying. Thank you. But I'm going alone. I'm staying alone, and it's going to be really relaxing. However, most people that know me know that I'm glued to this thing. My iPod. Now, my iPod and I have had a very loving and close and tendering relationship for the last 2 years. I downloaded some very gay music the other day. um, you know how everyone's got a guilty pleasure. Mine's a bit of NSYNC and Spice Girls, and I've been putting it off for ages, but I tried downloading it. Put it on my iPod, and apparently that made it too gay to function. Um, you may actually think now it's sad. I'm not all poppy, by the way. My flatmate's really straight acting for a gay guy, and he likes Riverdance. So, you know. So anyway, my iPod, on Sunday, I uploaded all of my NSYNC and my Michelle Branch and my Spice Girls onto the iPod, and it decides that when I unplug it, it doesn't want to work anymore. And all of a sudden, on the screen here, comes up this little iPod with a sad face going, and then it just died. So I had an iPod, now I have a brick. And I have a 4-hour flight to Melbourne on Wednesday. I don't have enough money to replace my iPod, and I have to walk through the streets without my iPod. Like, There's nothing worse than having to ignore people anyway when they're trying to bludge money and cigarettes off you when you're walking down the street. But with an iPod in your ears, you can ignore them. And it doesn't matter. Because they could be hurling abuse at you and you can ignore them pretending you can't hear them because you have your iPod in. What am I going to do in a foreign city without my iPod? And my phone. My phone's like a piece of shit too. I won't name the brand because it's a piece of shit and I've hated it since I had it. And I don't want to be sued. But I've been waiting to get a new phone, and then Telstra, I told Telstra I want this phone when it comes out. They took my phone number, said they'd call me when it comes in. Apparently the phone's been in for a week. I went to the store today to go get one, and they've sold out. So not only do I not have an iPod, but I have a phone that cuts out. I was getting yelled at the other day. Won't tell you why. And my phone cut out. Which of course, when someone's yelling at you, they think you're hanging up on them. So I got another phone call where they're even more angry, and I'm telling them that my phone's cut out, and they're telling me off. Even more! Well, it's been stressful. Looking forward to Melbourne. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back to Melbourne, have some fun. I'll be all suited up, and business, and just chillax a bit, really. Friday is the only day that I'll be all by myself, for most of the day, then go clubbing. Adam, I don't know if I said already, but Adam's going to be in Melbourne with his boyfriend. They're going on a week's holiday, and it just so happens to be coinciding with while I'm there. So I'm going to let them do their thing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Friday night we're all going to go out, and then Saturday night I'm going to go out with Ryan and Chris and all of their friends, and then Adam and his boyfriend, and we're just going to have a full-on night on the town. Whilst back in Perth land, the company Christmas party's on, and whilst it sounds like it's going to be amazing, I'm kind of glad I'm not going to be here, because then there's no embarrassing stories about what Anthony got up to at the Christmas party. Because we all know I would. Anyway, what else is there? I don't know. Did I mention that my coffee cup has tea in it? I'm so full right now. Went out with a friend of mine for coffee today. We ended up going and buying dinner from this really cool Italian place. Well, maybe it's not cool, but it's great food called Martino's on Beaufort Street in Mount Lawley. And we got some takeaway fettuccine carbonara, and it's probably the best fettuccine carbonara in Perth. And I thought I'd have a little bit and then save the rest for dinner tomorrow night. I ate the whole tub. It's almost midnight and I feel like dying. That was really pointless. But anyway, have anyone seen me with my glasses on? How nerdy do I look with glasses? I so need new glasses. I bought these when I used to be really, really fat. So I used to have a face that kind of my fat used to push out the sides of my glasses. How funny is that? I think I'm just desperate for things to talk about now. So what I'll do is I'll say goodbye. And yeah, I'll probably talk to you guys all about what happened in Melbourne at the end of the week. I'll be back on Sunday, so I'll probably look really shocking and give you all the goss. So yeah. And now a couple of you can get off my back because I put up a new video blog, okay? Anyway guys, have fun. Thanks for listening to me ramble again. And I'll talk to you soon.